It's time now for the Barry Chill sign-off news on this early Sunday morning, July 19th, 2015 here. And just before the Barry Chill suns up the night here, a summary of the overnight news and on this early Sunday morning. Peter Wiggins here. Your news and on top straight at 12 midnight. Here is an Ames hour where Donald Trump, the celebrity businessman who has sprinted to the front of the Republican presidential race, flippantly belittled Senator John McCain's war service here Saturday, invited a trend of criticism from party leaders. In Janelle Branch wiped away tears as her husband and sons planted American flags on the grassy bank of the 4-lane highway outside the Navy Marine Corps Center, the deadly stop by a gunman who attacked it after firing upon another military site. In a 2005 and 2006 deposition, Bill Cosby testified under oath about having sexual extramarital affairs and detailed the methods he used to attract women, according to a transcript obtained by the New York Times. International Monetary Fund Managing Director Christine Lagarde on whether Greece's bailout accord is viable without debt reduction. Dozens of children, who among more than 300 people, are evacuated from campgrounds early on Saturday as firefighters battled brush fires burning in Southern California's drought-parched foothills, fire officials said. Prominent chief belief is from the scorching Iraqi summer heat, a suicide bomber with an ice truck lured more than 100 people to their deaths on Friday. U.S. Defense Secretary Ashton Carter is beginning a tour of the Middle East as part of efforts to ease fears over the recent nuclear deal with Iran. Buckingham Palace expressed its disappointment Saturday with a tabloid newspaper for publishing images of a young Queen Elizabeth II performing Nazi salute with her family in 1933, the year Adolf Hitler came to power. In Nairobi, Kenya, after a bloody terror attack nearly 2 years ago, which took the lives of 67 people, Kenya's Westgate shopping mall reopened its doors to shoppers on Saturday. Saudi Arabia has arrested 431 people who are part of a network of cluster cells linked to the terrorist ISIS organization, according to state-run Saudi press agency. A pickup truck crashed into a long limousine with 8 people inside on the North Fork of Long Island in New York State on Saturday afternoon, killing 4 and seriously injured 2 others, including police said, according to news media reports. Dozens of American Ku Klux Klan members have marched on the South Carolina State House to protest against the removal of slavery-era Confederate flag following the Charleston Massacre. Chattanooga, Tennessee, the FBI has reviewed a text message that the gunman who opened fire on 2 military facilities here sent to a friend hours before his rampage, a law enforcement official said on Saturday. A Baltimore police officer was stabbed early Saturday after responding to a domestic incident at an apartment building housing mostly University of Baltimore students, police and school officials said. In Juneau, Alaska, Alaska's highest court ruled Friday that an initiative seeking to restrict large-scale mining in the Bristol Bay region seriously impedes a regulatory process set out in the state law and is unenforceable. China must learn from a lesson from the stock market rat, the country's vice finance minister said on Saturday, signaling an attempt to focus on supervision. World stock markets were uneven on Friday as Europe's rally faded while most Asian indexes and events has led by a jump in Chinese shares after strong USA earnings. Cardinal George Pell is coming out of criticism of the Pope's decision to have the Catholic Church focus on climate change. A California chemist, 69-year-old Richard Gimmel, was arrested this month for scamming a cancer patient on thousands of dollars by selling fake prescriptions and remedies. A new study has shown that eating out in full-service restaurants is actually worse for you than fast food. A new study has found that people eat more salt and cholesterol when they go out to a restaurant for dinner than they would if they ate at a fast food restaurant. In Pennsylvania, research shows that people are living near fracking areas. The oil and gas drilling technique known as hydraulic fracturing are more successful for severe health issues. Peter Channel News Time, 12:04. Time now for travel report here. Route 44 on the westbound side. It's a little slow in Plymouth around the area route before Route 80 due to some road work here. 44 in the eastbound side. So after Route 80 to Route 3 in Plymouth here. But otherwise, let's see a smooth sailing commuter here with some few slow spots here. 146 southbound is slow for the second stretch. Mass packing in the eastbound side. It's slow before the 128 in Weston. 93 in the southbound side. It is slow for the Somerville stretch. Up in an Everett Turnpike here, we got an accident here around. After the Somerset Parkway here in Nashua, so expect some delays here. And otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this early Sunday morning here. And the main Turnpike spur on the westbound side, it's a little slow here. All right, let's take a look at the MBTA alerts here. Ferry system is looking good on the subway. It's looking good. Commuter rail is looking good here. Picture Channel News on 12:05 on this early Sunday morning here, and it is time now for a weather report here. For tonight, slight chance of showers at those ones after 1 a.m. Areas of fog after 2 a.m. Otherwise, mostly classic clouds, low end 71 degrees in southwest with about 3 to 6 spots, but chance of precipitation is 20% here. And we're going to take a look at the radars. Local radar situation around the region here in the midnight hour here. And we're seeing some spotty, heavy rain showers and thunderstorms east of Conway, New Hampshire, and stretch up to the near Freiburg, Rumford, Maine here. And some spotty rain showers in the central Mount Washington here. And we're seeing the thunderstorms go out to Long Lake, around Bridgeport and Bridgeton and Harrison, Maine here. All right, for Sunday, for tomorrow, which is later today, there is a fog before 8 a.m. west. Putt Skies have about 91 degrees and southwest with about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Sunday night, chance of showers at Thunderstorms Bay after 10 p.m. Areas of fog after 2 a.m. west. Increasing clouds but around 70 degrees and south with about 3 to 6 miles by chance speed is 50%. New rain for months between the 10th quarter except high by possible thunderstorms. Monday, chance of showers at Thunderstorms before 3 p.m. Slight chance of showers, some storms put us heavy rain. Areas of fog before 9 a.m. west. Clouds coming mostly south skies about 80 degrees at west with about 3 to 7 miles by chance speed is 50%. New rain for months less than 10 minutes. Check the power about possible thunderstorms here. Monday, Pittsburgh after 5 a.m. west. Putkaska, low at 65 degrees and a light west wind. Tuesday, most states skies have at 85 degrees and a low at 66 degrees. For Wednesday, Pittsburgh before 7 a.m. west. Most steady most skies have at 84 about 61 degrees. Thursday, steady most skies have at 82 about 61 degrees. Friday, most steady podcast skies have at 83 about 62 degrees. And for Saturday, most skies have at 82 degrees here. Not temperature setting at 73 degrees with humidity 87%, and it's fair skies. And that is going to be it for the Peter Chill Sun Off News and News. Early Sunday morning, July 19th, 2015. I'm Peter. I hope you have a good night and a good morning. I'll see you later this morning. Good night.